are words that are used to add to a meaning or to describe nouns or pronouns. Now let's find out about the comparative degrees of adjectives. Read the sentence. Mangoes are sweet. In this sentence, only a statement has been made about the quality of mangoes. What if you compare mangoes with some other fruit? For example, you might say, mangoes are sweeter than grapes. Here, you're comparing the quality of mangoes and grapes. Or you may even say, mangoes are the sweetest fruit. In this sentence, you're comparing mangoes with all other fruits. These three sentences together show you the comparative degrees of the adjective sweet. The word sweet is the positive degree, sweeter is the comparative degree, and sweetest is the superlative degree. Let's find out more about these three degrees. There are three comparative degrees of adjectives. With the positive degree, there's no comparison. For example, when you say mangoes are sweet, with the comparative degree, there's a comparison between two nouns, like when you're comparing mangoes with another fruit. Mangoes are sweeter than grapes. And with the superlative degree, there's a comparison between three or more nouns. For example, when you say mangoes are the sweetest fruit, you are comparing mangoes to all other fruit and saying mangoes are the sweetest. So, this sentence uses the superlative form of the adjective sweetest. Let's understand these three degrees using the fruit example more clearly. The positive degree of an adjective says something only about the quality of the noun. The positive degree of an adjective is the adjective in the simplest form or in its base form. For example, mangoes are sweet. In this sentence, the adjective sweet is telling you about the fruit mango, that this fruit is sweet. It is not comparing mangoes to anything else. So, it is the positive degree of comparison. Now let's understand the comparative degree of adjectives. In the sentence, mangoes are sweeter than grapes. Two nouns are being compared, mangoes and grapes. In this sentence, the adjective sweet is in its comparative form, sweeter, and is followed by the word than to show there is a comparison. In other words, the comparative degree of an adjective compares the same quality of two nouns. Sentences with comparative adjectives usually also have the word than after the comparative adjective to show the comparison. Finally, let's look at the superlative degree of comparison. Read this sentence again. Mangoes are the sweetest fruit. In this sentence, you compare mangoes For example, the positive degree of sweet is sweet. The comparative degree of an adjective is usually formed by adding er to the positive degree. For example, sweet becomes sweeter. The superlative degree is formed by adding est to the positive. So, the superlative degree is sweetest. Look at the table for some more examples.
Class, this is your table of degree of adjective. Tall, taller, tallest. Small, smaller, smallest. Slow, slower, slowest. Old, older, oldest. Long, longer, longest. Short, shorter, and shortest. These are your degree of adjective. First is positive, second is comparative, and third is superlative. First, positive क्या है? बेस फॉर्म है. इसी के बेस पे हम कंपैरेटिव और सुपरलेटिव लिखेंगे. कंपैरेटिव में क्या है? हम er लगाते हैं बेस में. जैसे टॉल में er लग गया तो टॉलर बन गया. और हम सुपरलेटिव में लगाते हैं लास्ट में est उसके बेस में. तो टॉल के लास्ट में est लगा के ये बन गया टॉलेस्ट.
Some adjectives change degrees in a different way. When the base form or positive degree of an adjective ends with a vowel plus a consonant, for example, with the adjective big, the consonant is doubled and is added to it for the comparative form. Big changes to bigger, and the consonant is doubled and est is added to it for the superlative form. Big becomes biggest.
So class, big, bigger, biggest, hot, hotter, hottest, thin, thinner, thinnest, sad, sadder, saddest, wet, wetter, wettest. So these are your comparative degree which we use in your day-to-day life.
Look at the table for more examples of the degrees of adjectives that end with a vowel and a consonant. Now, let's look at how you will change the degree of adjectives that end with a consonant and a y. The positive degree of these adjectives remains the base form. For example, the adjective happy. For the comparative degree, the y is changed to an I and er is added to the end. For example, happy becomes happier. For the superlative degree, again the y is changed to an I and est is added to the end. So, happy becomes happiest. better. Read the sentence. Timmy is a big dog.